okay, like, we're doing this in class tomorrow. I need my social security. She was like, you don't have a social security. You're not born from here. You're not from here, so you don't have it. Once I found out I was undocumented, that completely changed my world around. I wasn't going to have that financial aid to help me pay for my education, and that meant that I wasn't going to be going to college. I didn't know how crucial that status was. I actually remember when I was in high school that they were talking about the DREAM Act. I had no idea. I really didn't even care about it because I thought that wasn't even for me, but actually it was completely for me.
The DREAM Act in a nutshell says if you are a young person and you were brought here by your parents and you're in illegal status, if you have finished high school, we will give you a 6-year temporary residency, and if during those 6 years you finish 2 years of college or you go into the military service for 2 years, then you're on a path to citizenship.
The act, which would give undocumented college students, nicknamed Dreamers, the same access to state grants and scholarships as legal residents.
We all have American dreams that we want to pursue, and we just want to fulfill them.
I was so happy, and then I remember my parents being there, and they didn't really understand too because it was in English, so I was translating and telling them what was happening, and obviously I was happy, so they knew it was a good thing. And now I can go to school, and it's not going to be a big stress paying for school or none of that. So I was super, super stoked. I was so happy. Let me see. Oh, my grandma. Well, our grandma. I'm not crying here, but you used to cry in the crib all the time. Yeah, I always beg that crib. My sister's situation is completely different from mine. She's now a resident. She got married to a citizen. She was in my shoes 2 years ago. I'm very blessed to have the papers. Even though I was born over there, I wouldn't make it over there. People are just not making it over there. Yeah. And then I feel bad because my parents, how they even brought us over here to do the best they can, and then I don't know. They brought us here for good intentions and stuff. I think that's why I want to go to school so bad, I'm crying. Because I want to get a good job, and I want to support my parents. Yeah. I hate that shit. They've been working their asses off for I don't know how long already, and they don't get no. And they don't even get no benefits. They don't have anything. Mom, she can't even get dental. What the fuck? You're doing a good thing that you're going to school. You're trying to get everything together. That's the reason why I feel like they brought us here. It's for us to be better. Yeah. Not going to school is just not for me. I have to. I want to document my life because I want people to know, the reality of it, I feel like people just have, a really bad image on, illegals or undocumented people, and I feel like they should have a different perspective, a different look.
11 million illegal
It's an
immigrants.
invasion. It's absolutely an invasion.
I'm concerned with the direction our country's going.
If you can't accept the reality that you're illegal, if you can't accept that, there's no way to move forward.
Immigrants who are here, they're criminally here. They're not supposed to be here.
It's never a comfortable life, ever. A lot of immigrants, they're scared that they're going to get deported.
You gotta stop giving them a reason to come over. Everybody knows you just gotta throw up a wall and maintain that wall.
We didn't come here to steal your jobs. We didn't come here to take anything from you.
Accept the language, because it's going to be the language of this country, no matter what you think. English.
We came here to make a better us and a better you, and to have that American dream that everybody still talks about. Currently, I have temporary authorization to be here in the United States, but it's Obama's last year. If the next president comes in and wants to take it away, and people don't even have any knowledge about it, they'll be like, okay, take it away. It's a huge thing because not only is it going to be taking away my education, but it's also going to be taking away my authorization to be here in the United States. I can easily be deported. It's a scary situation for me and others like me to be in. There needs to be a more permanent solution to this issue, and that's why the DREAM Act needs to be passed. So that's why I want to reveal my secret to some of the people that I'm close to with now to get the word out. If people really knew how much it helps an individual like myself, maybe, just maybe, they'll have a different perspective and maybe they'll vote with it, not against it. I'm going to meet one of my classmates, Michelle. I wanted to tell Michelle first because I'm actually really close to her. We've taken classes together. We've hung out at school together. And I hope she just supports me and pushes me to build more awareness. I'm just a little bit nervous just because I don't want her to think any different of me. I know she's not in the same situation, and I know her family doesn't have the same situation as me, so we'll see how that goes. Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Hold on, it's not getting a good shot. Oh, right there.
There's a lot of cameras around here.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to like reveal a secret to you. Like, I just wanted to tell you because I would consider you like a really good friend. Well, like my secret that I've been wanting to tell you is that like I'm an undocumented person.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, now that you told me, I'm not gonna label you in a different way.
Yeah.
You're still Starly. That's it. We're all here to do the same thing. You know, further education. You know, make something of life.
Yeah. It's just kind of stressful just because like I'm in school right now and like this year, you know, what I have is only temporary. Basically the life that I have right now can change like next year, like that, you know, and it's to me it's not fair at all.
Yeah.
Because like I grew up here, you know, like I want to stress about like midterms and finals. That's normal stress, you know. I don't want to stress about like my immigration status.
Yes.
So yeah, and I actually like tomorrow I'm gonna talk to Professor Ree, and I want to tell her like if I could actually like tell our class like more about the situation.
Like, do you ever need like my help and me like trying to speak out for you and stuff like that? I'm more willing to help you. Like, you're a good friend to me, so I'm willing to help you. Like, you know,
Yeah, of course.
I'm here for you, girlfriend.
Thank you. I'm super happy that Michelle took everything so well and she supports my situation more than anything. Push up? Yeah. This is like my first step to tell the world, and like I'm excited for that because it's a big issue, so it's something that needs to be talked about.
Just push this button.
No, you turn off right here. Okay. So in a little bit, I'm just gonna be talking to some of my classmates about my secret. I spoke with my professor this morning, and she was okay with me talking privately to the class. I am a little bit nervous. I just hope they don't see me differently. I hope they just don't label me as being different. And I hope they're just on my side of the way I think about immigration and how it keeps affecting everyday people like myself. Hey, can you just be here and like record pretty much? And then you can like zoom in and zoom out for me.
How you feeling?
I don't know, I'm nervous.
You should be nervous. You'll do good.
Hello. How are you guys? So you guys are maybe wondering like what the cameras are for, right? A little bit. I'm filming some of my life, and I wanted to share it with you guys, just because it's important and it's something that I've been wanting to tell you guys. But I am a undocumented person, and I was not born here. And I just want to change the perspective of what an undocumented person is. Because, you know, we're all humans, you know, we all want the same things in life, I would say.
Do you like live in fear of being deported or anything?
I do live in fear. Like, I would never want to be deported. I don't know anything else but this country. This is like my country, even though I wasn't born here. And I feel like I represent the dreamer like fairly well. I'm working right now and going to school full time, but that's only temporary. And the DREAM Act is an extremely big deal. You know, it's something that affects me and affects millions of other students that, you know, you guys go to school with. And, you know, it would enable students that have been brought to this country by their parents to continue their education. Barack Obama always, in almost all his speeches, he says hope. And that's the only thing I could hook onto.
Presidential championship. Where would that leave you guys?
2016, when Barack Obama is not going to be in office anymore, I can maybe not be in school. And that breaks my heart. Like, it really breaks my heart because, like, the only way out for me is school. It's the only way I'm going to be able to support my parents one day. I stress out and I tell myself, like, is it even going to be worth it? Am I even going to be in school next year? Like, sometimes I do think that way.
Isn't there a way for you, you know, to become
A citizen?
a citizen?
And the only way I can become legal here, like officially legal, is by marrying a citizen.
That's the only way.
That's the only way. There's nothing that, like, you've been here for 10 years, you haven't done nothing bad. Okay, you could apply. No. It's nothing like that. The only, like, for example, I have an older brother and an older sister, and they both married citizens. You know, For me, getting married just for that reason it's not even in the books for me. I wouldn't want to do that. So, sorry. So it's really emotional to me. Like I don't like talking so much about politics and all that, but it's something that makes me part of that. You know, I have to know about what's going on. It's a big deal for me. I want to educate you guys on and see me like my struggle, so you guys have a different perspective. Because you guys are voters. I'm sure you guys most are you guys voters. I legally can't vote, but at least I can create awareness because it really affects me and thousands of other people that are in the same situation as me. Because it's not just myself. I proclaimed this country my country because this is the only country I know. My parents decided to bring me here to the USA because we didn't have the opportunity to study over there in my country, Mexico. We are in this together, and we're gonna keep on fighting regardless of what the vote goes or who wins the elections. So many of us have been here fighting for this, risking our lives in the only place that we know as home.
It makes no sense to expel talented young people who, for all intents and purposes, are Americans.
I just want to become that voice. I want to become that image. I want to have a new image of what an undocumented person is. Because if we have a different image, maybe there'll be a different outcome. And I hope people can stand with me, and not just people that are dreamers, but citizens like you guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So today I'm meeting with Sergio, a board member of Voto Latino. What I found out about this organization was that they want Latinos to be heard more than anything. There is going to be a different president in 2016. It's not going to be Obama. So I am concerned about the DREAM Act. It's a huge thing because it's something that affects me and affects millions of other undocumented immigrants.